Hi, this is Meridith Elliott Powell, one of the lucky speakers who gets to work with Speakers Network Worldwide. And today I want to talk to you a little bit about what it's going to take to emerge successful from this crisis. I know, whoever thought a virus could so drastically disrupt our marketplace? Businesses have shut down, social distancing has become the norm, and it's got us wondering when, if ever, things are going to return to normal. And what is normal going to look like now? It is overwhelming the amount of uncertainty we are experiencing, and it can be difficult to believe that you can be successful in the middle of this crisis. But the truth is, you can. What you focus on, the decisions that you make, how you use your resources right now, they are critical in determining not only if you survive through this pandemic, but if you actually thrive. A couple of years ago, I started researching a book that I've got coming out this fall called Thrive: Strategies to Turn Uncertainty to Competitive Advantage. Now listen, I didn't have any idea this pandemic was going to happen, but I had become fascinated with businesses and organizations that had really moved through uncertain times. And I found businesses and leaders that are successful in today's marketplace, but they have been around since the late 1700s, early 1800s. And yeah, that means they have survived world wars, they have survived economic downturn, even depression, and yes, they have survived a pandemic. And I wanted to know, what were they doing so differently? And what were they doing that was so unique? Now, I don't have time in this video to share everything with you, but I'm going to give you 3 strategies that are going to put you in a position to really emerge successful. Number 1 is you need to stabilize your business. Do whatever you need to do to make sure that you can just stay in business for the next couple of months. Now, what that means is we've got to let go of our ego, breathe a little bit of life, and be open to maybe doing things differently than we did them before this pandemic started. I've got a client that was a retail store, and today she's doing home deliveries. I've got another client that is doing all of her business online. Now, that's not the way she's going to do it going forward, but right now she needs to pay the bills. So you've got to be open to doing business just a little bit different. Cut those expenses. You probably recession-proofed your business, but now you need to depression-proof your business. So just breathe life in it so you can stay in business for the next couple of months. Because if you do that, you're going to move into the next phase, which is growing your business. And believe it or not, you can grow in the middle of a crisis. And the best way to do that is, I want you to really engage and talk to your customers. Listen, you've got people that have been loyal to you for the last few years. Pick up the phone, send an email, ask them how they're doing. How is this pandemic impacting them? What are their challenges? What are their opportunities? Why do I want you to do that? Because it is in those conversations that you are going to find opportunity. And believe me, there is opportunity to be had. Those businesses, those customers that you've got, they need help, and you are just the person to provide it. But we can't package our products and services like we packaged them before. Things need to be different in today's marketplace. But start by having those conversations, and you are going to find opportunity, which is going to lead you to the 3rd phase, which is to transform your business. And incidentally, you can grow a business and transform a business at the same time. Listen, when this pandemic is over, and it will be over, you've got to be ready to do business in whatever the new normal looks like. And the best way to transform your business is to start to anticipate the changes coming. Listen, change can be your greatest opportunity if you see it coming. If you ignore it, it will bury you. So you need to condition yourself for change. Change is like a muscle. The more we talk about it, the more comfortable we get with it. The more we build our muscle, and the more in shape we are for change, the better off we're going to do with change. So all I want you to do is talk about change. Once a month, sit down with your team members, sit down with your peers, and talk about the changes that you see happening in the marketplace. What's changing with customers? What's changing with competition, technology, industry, the economy? Because if you talk about those things, you'll see the shifts coming in plenty of time to be out in front of those changes. So there you've got it. 3 steps, 3 strategies, 3 things to ensure that you emerge successful. Number 1, stabilize the business. Do whatever it takes to survive in the worst of this. And then once the business is stabilized, your fear and anxiety will calm down, and you can have those conversations that are going to open the door for opportunity, and you can actually grow through this crisis. And through that growth, you're going to find the transformation, what your business is going to look like on the other side of this pandemic. Listen, when I started studying those businesses, it's fascinating to me that companies have been around since the late 1700s, early 1800s, but they do it with a specific methodology. They're open to change. They listen to their customers, and they do what it takes to get through the tough times. So you do those things, you'll not only thrive in all this uncertainty, but you're going to be among the lucky few who emerge successful. So big shout out again to Speakers Network Worldwide. And if you want to find out more information about how to really emerge successful, then this is the team to get in touch with. So we'll see you next time with another tip, and together we'll emerge successful.